Yes? What do you mean?
I'm sorry, but there's...
Ah, the castle. This tells me that your tavern will be a part of Loch Dyden for dead. It's your fault that I can't pay my tab, you know? I wasn't ever supposed to come... I've spent the last 20 years knowing what fate had in store for... Damn it. I thought I had my life figured out. Not for a fate weaver, it isn't. But that's just the problem. When I was young, I thought I could overcome anything. Now, I know of... I fought beasts the size of trees, was celebrated by mortals and fae alike. When I was the first time I saw my own fate, I realized it was nothing but my own death, of course. But not a hero's death as I had always dreamed. I was going to die... It was a terrible end. But I knew it was part of fate's greater plan. Then you came. I was at peace with knowing the worst. But what do I do now that there's nothing to know? I don't doubt your intentions. Just realize that we fate weavers have long accepted that not everyone would trust your intentions or your foresight. I can't help you with that. But maybe this will help lessen the other dangers you face. Take it with my thanks. Why, I once tracked the Yeth of Avgrun on a moonless night by smell alone. Fae or not, I could have tracked those. They've set up in a cavern north of town, complete with some way of scrying your location. That I have a plan, but it'll take the both of us to work. These soldiers were sent out with one purpose, finding you and making sure they're using something big to track you. They call it the Eyes of Tirnoch. Smash it, and they won't be following you. The main entrance is heavily guarded and will require a strong attack. The other route is trapped. It'll need a subtler approach. Straightforward and direct. A warrior up. I'll cover the back and make sure they can't escape to report back to whoever sent them here. Let's track down some trouble.
Aye.
This is the front entrance. You'll face their strongest guards. So it's no... I'll slip in the back and make sure none of them escape. I don't have an answer for that. I can't imagine what about... His army is locked in a siege in Cluricon. But small groups sometimes make their way to Erithal. I don't... Just go inside and find those scrying mirrors. Don't worry. I'll be coming along to help. Good luck. I'll see you in...
Have you come to die?
Prepare to perish. Joy the
The undying mortal has grown tired of running, has he? Can you tell me the difference between a creature of nature and a child of dust like yourself? We children of nature know our roles. Meek and mighty, pray and pray. You children of dust do not know your place. You don't know when to die. No mortal, perhaps, but I am Gadflow, blessed herald of the merciful Tiamat. And you, all mortals end, even if some are more.
At least the Tawatha won't be able to track you so easily now. But it looks like you've got the If you were anyone else, I'd suggest you start running and not stop for a few years. But you might just... You're doing well, so far. You've blinded them here, and they haven't killed you yet. For all I know, you've already met her in the House of Ballads. But it sounds like she's the only lead now. We should be able to get out this way.
Keep walking.
Listen, all of you. As you've clearly heard,
Glynel, I assure you it's an ancient codex, just like in the tales.
intriguing. And why would such a thing be revealed to a child of dust?
And here I was beginning to think that you'd never show up. This is Glynel, lore master of the House of Ballads. Give the codex over to him, and he may have your... Lore master Glynel has devoted centuries to the study of lore and ancient faith. Just talk to him, and I'm sure he'll be able to shed some light on the issue. Be on your way.
You must be Lady Shear's friend. She speaks very highly of you. On occasion, but let's see this codex. The fabled Codex of Destiny. When the Fate Weavers formed their order, to have such knowledge in your hands is a tremendous gift. But why did it reveal itself to you? Nonsense. All children of dust have a story that is written before... Now, I can only make out some parts, but this is odd. The Codex... This is simply too much. The High King would never pawn such absurdity off as wisdom. I'm sure you think it is. I fear you must have been taken in by a forgery, a perfectly created one. But this Codex speaks of impossible things, changes to fate. Sorry, but I must ask you to take it away. I will have no part in these lies. Is there a meaning to it? Only its author can tell you. Do not bother me with such foolishness again.
Lionel spends his life cherishing old stories, but show him something truly new and tragic. First of all, we ignore this fool. Most Fae aren't comfortable with change, and you are certainly... I'm afraid that only one person will really be able to help us with the Codex. The High King himself. It will be difficult. His court is in the city of Issa. I do know one individual who can grant you permission to enter, but you'll have to meet him alone. Niralim is more of a what than a who. You'll understand. With any luck, he'll be more favorably disposed to you than he is to... You'll find him in southeast Dalantar, at Care Niralim. Just head towards the giant... You'll have to meet him on your own. I'd accompany you, but Niralim and I have our disagreements. Good luck with Niralim, and ignore anything he says about me.